Anglers Extra.
Aaron Canada alongside John Schiffner on the Manager Show on the Cape Cod Baseball Network. And Schiff, you guys had a good run, 5 straight wins, and then just a tough loss to YD yesterday, but YD has just completely had this team's number all year long.
Oh, they're a good team. They're a very good team. They're just, they do everything right. And tough lineup. It's tough to get a lot of their guys out. Not a lot of holes in the lineup. And I thought we played well. We held on to the lead a little while, and then just a couple. They just made some good at bats and took advantage of a couple of our mistakes. And boom, all of a sudden it's we're down. But I like the way we came back, made it a game again, and that's the way these kids performed all year long.
Saw Joe Zimmerman back on the mound yesterday for his first start in quite some time, and though he did get roughed up, how do you feel about his performance overall?
Well, Joe looked good. I think part of it was just fatigue. He hadn't thrown in such a long time, so we were pleased. He was around the zone a lot. And again, that's a tough lineup. There's no holes in that lineup, but I thought Joe threw very well.
How often do you think we'll see him back on the mound as far as rotation is concerned? Is he back in the regular weekly rotation?
Yes, he is. We'll just, we'll roll it from here. And right now, everybody has to be ready to go for the next, few days. We're going to have, oh my God, I don't know what the stretch is going to be, 36, 47 or so innings, in 3 days. So, Joe should be, we're hoping, ready to go to help us out by Tuesday, maybe even earlier. So we'll see.
A darkness-shortened game last night, as per what happens in YD with no lights, and got to see Garrett Davis there work a couple of batters in the last inning. How's he coming along?
Garrett's done very well. It's a real good performance for him. Strong performance. His breaking pitch was there. His velocity was very good. Very, very good to see. And he and Ryan have really, they've worked really hard to get, Garrett to this point. It's been a long process, but Garrett's really held on well. And Ryan, to Ryan's credit, he's done a nice job.
And there was a bit of a lull in the bats there in the middle innings, but they got going in spurts with 3 runs in the first couple of innings and a couple of runs in the last couple of innings. And it seems like the bats have made the turnaround, save for a couple of spots here and there.
It's again, it's a pitcher's league, and if you get 7, 8, 9 hits a game, you're okay, and that's a good outing. Again, it's where is the hit coming? The clutch hit, like Jason Martin came up with a big clutch hit for us, drives in a couple of runs with that little dinker over first base. But that was a great at bat. He fought the ball off and made a good at bat on it, made a good swing. A lot of the other guys swung the bat well. So it's just now let's see what we can do.
Are you paying attention to the standings at all, or do you just kind of stay oblivious to it and go out and work?
No, CMs are killing me right now. You got to play our game. You got to play them. We can't worry about what everybody else is doing. We have to beat Cotuit tonight, and then we can't worry about Wareham. We got to beat Falmouth first, then we go to Wareham. So Cotuit's on our minds right now, and we can't worry about what Orleans or Harwich is doing. We just have to worry about ourselves because, if we don't take care of business, it doesn't matter what they do. So we're just going to worry about Cotuit right now.
This is my first year on Cape, and what I'm hearing is the crowds over the next week or so, especially those last 2 games against Orleans, are just going to be absolutely intense.
They should be. I mean, that's the way it's always worked here. Any late season playoff or games that mean a lot, there will be a big crowd. There'll be just the natural fans who want to see a Cape League game and know that it's Chatham Orleans will be there. But this next week, the attendance should be up all over the Cape for all the games, because the games are also important.
And it will be a great time to come out and catch a ball game after being gripped in the or being caught in the clutches of an intense heat wave over the past month or so. We finally cooled off a little bit, and that not only allows for a good crowd to come out and see a good game, but it also has to help considering the grueling schedule over the next week or so.
Right, and again, it's summertime. You got to expect the heat, and it's baseball. I mean, there's not too many guys who can say they play baseball in the cold weather climate all the time. So this is perfect baseball weather, and it's great to the atmosphere will be fabulous the next few days. I'm looking forward to it. It's always great to see the crowds come out. It's always great to see how we can do it, and just how do we respond to the crowds.
Have to imagine the overall morale of the team has to be pretty good when winning 5 of the last 6. How's the overall health? Anybody dinged up? Anybody we're worried about?
Hump's a little hurt right now. Not bad. He's got a little tweak on the side. It could be an oblique and it could be just a lat, but Colleen looked at it pretty good today, and she doesn't seem to think it's going to take a long time, but he's going to need a couple days off probably, and it's something that he carried with him from over the spring. But otherwise, everybody else, knock on wood, is pretty healthy. So we're happy with that. We still have a lot of flexibility. Our depth is kind of going away a little bit, but we still have the flexibility. So, unless we get some more injuries, which we're really hoping not going to happen, we're ready to make a run if we can.
He's John Schiffner. I'm Aaron Canada. It's the Manager Show on the Cape Cod Baseball Network.
Go Anglers!